against Mario Barrios. You called most, if not all, of Manny's most substantive fights over the years. What do you think of that?
Sad. It's just sad that he feels any reason or urge whatsoever.
Based on who Boots is now and based on who Pac used to be, Pac just ain't that guy no more. Mario, too slow, takes too many punches. But as far as that fight goes, man, I'm at the point now, I hate to see some of these guys come back and get in the ring. It's what they want to do.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis made a surprise appearance at Manny Pacquiao's training camp just days before the Filipino legend's highly anticipated bout against Mario Barrios. The two fighters, both former stars of the same weight division, greeted one another with mutual respect, a moment that underscored the bond between boxing's past and present. However, Davis didn't come empty-handed. According to sources within Pacquiao's camp, Tank provided valuable insights into Barrios' fighting style, vulnerabilities, and patterns, knowledge he gained firsthand when he defeated the taller Texan by knockout in 2021. Insiders say Davis was candid and detailed, advising Pacquiao on exactly where to strike and when to make his move. The many are calling this unexpected collaboration a powerful gesture of respect and unity between generations of champions.
I think we're gonna be worried about what happens in that fight because Barrios may be the easiest of the champions. Maybe that's why Manny decided to come back and give it a try. But even then, Barrios is young. Barrios is a strong guy, that could actually hurt Manny. Manny didn't look good in his last performance. This is a couple years ago, and it was kind of embarrassing to see Manny end up like that.
Now 46 years old, Manny Pacquiao has reunited with Freddie Roach and his longtime coaching staff, reactivating the inner circle that once propelled him to dominance across 8 weight divisions. While the training camp carries a familiar energy, the intensity is more measured, reflective of the time that has passed and the weight of the 4 years since Pacquiao last stepped into the ring.
Manny Pacquiao, as you just said, 46 years of age, hasn't won a fight in 6 years, and you're correct, he got beat quite handily by Udenis Ugas 4 years ago. He had an exhibition fight a year ago, and he was awful in that. It was a draw because there were no judges, and both men got their hand raised, but he got beat up in that. So it was clear to see that.
In a recent interview, Mario Barrios reflected on his upcoming fight with Manny Pacquiao, drawing comparisons to his former opponent, Gervonta "Tank" Davis. Barrios acknowledged similarities between the two, noting, they're both small. Both have great footwork and hand speed. While Barrios has typically held a height advantage throughout his career, he expressed respect for Pacquiao's proven ability to overcome taller opponents, a legacy that continues to earn admiration across the boxing world.
I can no longer do it at any level, let alone world championship level. Manny Pacquiao is a volume fighter. I mean, you look at sort of the fight cards in the last couple of weeks, and we've bemoaning the fact that these guys have no output. Manny Pacquiao has been known over the years for output. You can't do that type of output at 46. It just is not going to be there. I find it it's just almost comical what they're doing. Look, fighters will always want to fight. I mean, boxers are littered with fighters that want to come back and have a fight.
When asked about the friendly atmosphere during their face-off, Mario Barrios commented on Manny Pacquiao's lighthearted demeanor outside the ring, contrasting it with the seriousness he brings once the fight begins. He's very unserious outside the ring, but when we step in there, I know he's going to bring it, Barrios said. Reflecting on his previous bout with Gervonta Davis, Barrios highlighted how Tank's ability to close distance quickly and strike with explosive speed taught him valuable lessons, insights he now plans to apply in his upcoming clash with Pacquiao.
Hopefully, he gets in great shape. Maybe he gets a really good nutritionist or somebody that's going to help him very well. But I don't see things going right with Manny at this point anymore. Hopefully I'm wrong. I would love to see him become champion again because, like Paulie said, it gives all the other guys, a big fight, a big opportunity, and maybe we'll see Floyd come back and do a rematch with Manny, and it'll be a huge fight. I don't know. I really don't know, but it might be sad to see Manny back in the ring.
Barrios emphasized that he's fully prepared for a war, declaring, it's kill or be killed. Reflecting on Pacquiao's tough loss to Udenis Ugas, he made it clear that he's willing to go the distance, no matter how brutal the fight becomes. Having trained intensely with his team over the past several weeks, Barrios believes every challenge in his career has led him to this defining moment. Meanwhile, Manny Pacquiao has signaled that his ambitions don't end with Barrios. He's expressed serious interest in facing Gervonta "Tank" Davis, should Davis move up to welterweight. In a November 2023 interview, Pacquiao stated, "Davis is a good fighter. If he comes up to 147, then we can fight." His advisor, Sean Gibbons, has echoed this interest, calling a potential Pacquiao versus Davis showdown a dream fight, and suggesting that Pacquiao would even be willing to offer Davis a shot at the WBC welterweight title. Despite his age, Pacquiao has made it clear, he's not afraid of anyone. Whether it's seasoned veterans or explosive young knockout artists like Tank Davis, he remains eager to prove he still belongs among boxing's elite.
However, on the other hand, fighters fight. It's what they do. Hey, Jim Lampley was gone for 6 years. Was it stupid for him to choose to come back and fall a fight? Was it a risk? Was there a possibility that he could embarrass himself?